Thank you very much to all the participants to this parliamentary web dialogue. We are 106 participants at the moment, 43 members of parliament from 34 delegations. This has become kind of a Friday traditional appointment. There's a Swedish 15-year-old girl that has launched the initiative Friday for Future. I like to think of this OSCE initiative probably at a lesser mediatic scale, but the Fridays for Democracy. It's becoming a little tradition. We meet every Friday and we have these discussions on the different important issues of the OSCE three-dimensional approach to security. These events, of course, are an opportunity to maintain alive the dialogue between parliamentarians, and I mentioned before we started the meeting to some of the guest speakers, which I will greet soon, that they should not be surprised by the fact that the parliamentarians are talking to each other like in a big family, because this is the occasion for them to actually meet. Our statutory meetings were cancelled this year, so it's also an opportunity for them to talk to each other. It's not a classical webinar where experts present some of their expertise to an audience and then the audience asks for questions. But here it's normally also an opportunity for members to talk and present situations of their own countries and talk to each other. But we have often heard during this period that multilateral organization like ours needs to be reinforced because the challenges we have in front of us, like fighting terrorism, or the health crisis that we have, of course, and the movement of people, climate change, are global challenges that require global answers. And of course, a platform like ours tries to attempt to give some global answers. Now, environmental protection, what we chose today, is indeed one of the most important global challenges that we have. And as UN Secretary General, also the President quoted the Secretary General of the UN, recently said at Davos meeting, and I'd like to quote him here, he said, "Climate change is the defining issue of our times. For the first time in the history of humankind, there is a limit, a physical limit to our perspective of development. And this has led humankind to declare war to nature, and nature is striking back." Now, I know when we talk about climate change, we always think, okay, this is something for the future and somehow it will sort itself out. And I am convinced, yes, the planet is not going to suffer. The planet will manage to survive the change of climate. I think what will be destroyed is us and our capacity to live on this planet. So I think it's very important to address the issue of climate change as one of the most important directions that we have in our life today, and to change course. Now, I'd like to also welcome our guest speakers. Thank you very much to Dr. Dominici, Mr. Zhang, and Ms. Gardner for participating into this seminar. And of course, we look forward to your presentations and also interaction with parliamentarians. And I also would like to thank Marco and the team in Vienna for moderating this event. Also those who are connected from Vienna, we have many OSCE participating states delegations, and the International Secretariat of the OSCE is also connected in Vienna. So I also greet them and thank them. And also we have as another special guest, I would say, as an observer, the Secretary General of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Mediterranean, Mr. Sergio Piazzi, is also with us today. So thank you very much, Sergio. And I wish us all a very good seminar, and I look forward to hearing the debate. Thank you, Marco.